Babo, you got an hour extra of sleep. You wake up and you check the weather app and it says 36 degrees. You know what that means, right? Sexy designer winner list is here.
Oh my God! Wow!
I've cultivated a few bangers for all personality types, for all occasions, for all wears. Pure sexy designer, attainable fragrances for you to smell absolutely spectacular in this bone-chilling weather. Of course, if you live like in Arizona, Miami, Texas, and you never get that kind of shit, I'm sorry for you because you haven't experienced true sexy fragrance weather yet.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Take a trip down here and see how not only the fragrance is gonna smell in this cold weather, but how actual cold can trickle down into your nervous system. Let's roll my music so I can put you on to 10 sexy winter, cold, bone-chilling designer fragrances for you to smell absolutely delectable. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This your boy C to the U to the B to the A. I got the big crew neck on, son. This is was available at MrCubaknow.com, but the production on these sweaters have gone up and it's kind of expensive. One of the best quality sweatshirts that I put together, and it's got the kangaroo pouches. I'll show you guys a picture. Like, you ain't never seen a crew like this before. Sexy designer winter. 3 things that absolutely make me happy. You can't sit there and tell me that there's better seasons than fall and winter for fragrance. Just doesn't exist. Yeah, you got your summertime and your springtime freshies and all that. Cool, real cute. But fall and winter is where it's at. That's when you get to pull out the resins, the ambers, the booze, the tobacco, the oud, the sandalwood, the cedar, the incense, the bacar. That's when fragrance gets fun, fam. And this first fragrance is a hype. That's 𝗙𝗲 𝗕𝗂𝗏 Absolute. Delicious. It's been on multiple lists right now, and I think one of the best releases of 𝗙𝗲 in 2024. Absolutely stellar off of my skin. The performance is an absolute beast mode, but I don't need it to be. I don't mind spraying a little extra to get that potency and that love factor that I'm looking for. The sex appeal in this fragrance with its ambery essence and its leather qualities and its boozy element is perfect for this 36-degree weather. And this is something you can comfortably spray on your outerwear and be chilling like, yo, this is gonna be the signature scent until I dry clean this sweater, so I'm feeling some type of way. Because let's be clear, you can overspray yourself as much as you want with a big Canada Goose or a triple fat or a heavy hoodie. You're gonna need something potente or heavy sprays just to get out of it. So just spray the outers as long as it doesn't leave a little greasy mark and see how much compliments you can get from 𝗙𝗲 𝗕𝗂𝗏 Absolute. Have you gotten any yet? Next one. There's many options that I could have put for a sexy office fragrance, including the Brioni fragrances, which are not on this list, which should have been, but 𝗙𝗪 really does something absolutely magical in the skin. This was a recent acquisition, a 2024 acquisition, and slept on this for long enough. A beautiful, spicy, almost black licorice essence with an ultra masculine sex appeal. It feels of luxury. It feels like you're walking into a designer boutique and ready to blow your entire 401k.
We have a problem!
This is confidence boosting. This is I'm ready to close the deal. This is I got the wool trench on with the beautiful, freshly polished leather shoes. Monogram white button up. That Hermes scarf that you keep only for special occasions for the big deals because you pull out the Mont Blanc because you're gonna be signing them contracts. To enter 2025 with success, you need to smell like $1 million. For me, I'm manifesting it for y'all that in 2025, you're gonna be an absolute millionaire, at least double or triple your salary if you put that proper mindset and you have that whole fit. Act as if I'm gonna break through the doors, break through barriers, make deals, make connections, get out of the bum ass inner circle that I'm in and surround myself with people who will only project me higher, that smell like $1 million. And you need to smell like that too. And this fragrance can absolutely put that. So 𝗙𝗪 for the winter is that corporate CEO sexy that you need for the brisk weather. Next one. I don't know how many times I've put this on a list, but it's a sleeper. Super strong, very potent, slightly unique. It smells a very high-end niche quality. Like the clothing of this brand is kind of subjective, but Plime's No Limits is a diesel heavy leather fragrance, a beautiful tobacco-y punch. It's got oudi Middle Eastern type energy as well, and a little bit of a rubbery perspective. This feels like a runway smell, like a dude is wearing full black leather and like rubber, like latex leggings. Very potent, very slept on, great performance on this fragrance, and a monster sillage. Like right now, I'm subliminally choking. I'm not even breathing in between conversation. Yes, presentation is a little cheesy. The clothing brand is a little wild. It's like Eastern European mob fit. But then we got dudes in Staten Island, how you doing, wearing tracksuits. So they may look at us crazy too. But this fragrance, incredible performance, still not super expensive, and Plime's No Limits really encompasses the winter elements. And you will definitely get that what is he wearing kind of attention. Next one. I don't know why this fragrance doesn't get a lot of love. The performance is not crazy on this joint, but it's not horrible either. And generally speaking, fragrances on my skin really vary, especially some designer fragrances. They don't perform too great. But Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb Dark Leather, this just smells fire, bro. I don't know why some people wouldn't like this joint. It's a beautiful wearable leather. It's not too dry, it's not too rustic, it's slightly sweet, it's got a nice bergamot energy, a little bit of liveliness in this dark leathery aspect. It's still got a little bit of spice and it has a lot of sex appeal. I think this fragrance is slept on, honestly. If it doesn't perform very well on you, then I understand why you'd be like, oh, I spent $100 or $150 on a fragrance that has subpar performance. Get it. There are solutions to that. You can fucking Vaseline your skin up with this shit and then lay this on top and it ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you might suffocate and your pores are probably gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? But there you'll get the performance. Always sample before you buy, but I think that this is very sexy, perfect for the cold weather, and I think it has sexy ice-breaking vibes. I found this to be very sexy, very wearable. One of the more fun, playful Spice Bomb joints that at least I can wear and pull off that don't absolutely give me a headache. So dark leather, it's pretty fucking sexy. Next one. Fam, this fragrance is the definition of nobody puts baby in a corner. Ferragamo F Black, the OG. This shit only comes out in the winter. Strong, musky, pepper bomb. That's still wildly cheap. Now I have heard through the grapevine that the newer variants or whatever is out there, which I don't even know if they reformulated this and if they did, why, that some people find this fragrance a little bit on the weak side. I can't speak on that at all. On the contrary, I've had moments that wearing this fragrance is just too much. It's musky, peppery, heavy woods, a little bit on the damper wood, but the spices and a little bit of like a nutmeg cinnamon kind of energy coming off this scent. Ultra handsome, very gentlemanly. And as I stated, this doesn't get a ton of wear. This only comes out in cold weathers and in doses. But if yours for some reason has subpar performance, then 25 sprays for some of y'all. Classy, sexy, affordable, and it's held its position in my collection for a reason. Winter sexy? Bro, yeah. Hey, Gucci Intense Oud. Hey, listen to me. Very good. Nobody cares about it no more. Oof. This has been sitting on the shelf for a minute. Oof. ¡Qué rico! A great designer wearable oud. Uncomplicatedly sexy. Not much needs to be said about this fragrance. It's slept on. A polarizing scent. Some people are like, that shit got no oud in it. So what, bro? It's got its oudy-ish nature. Some motherfuckers swear they want to smell like oud all day. Fam, oud is difficult to wear. Oud is not one of the easiest notes in perfumery. Not only is it ultra expensive, but that shit is potent. And sometimes not potent in the way that you want it to be potent. It might be a situation that you put on this very expensive, glamorous, ultra fancy, most expensive commodity in the world, oud, and then you smelling like you just stepped in 5 pounds of shit.
He got cooked.
And then you're like, wait, isn't this ultra luxurious? Isn't this fancy? Isn't this like the best? Why do I smell like this? Tu quería oud, right? You want oud? Eat it.
Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing.
But for me, this joint just slaps. It's leather, it's oudy. It's got a little bit of a rosy action. It's got some mild sweetness, a little bit of a tart-ish energy. For me, sexy, masculine, enjoyable, and perfect for the cold weather. So if you want a designer fragrance that not a lot of your fragrant colleagues are gonna be wearing, don't sleep on Gucci Intense Oud. Next one. Hey. Yo, I get it, bro. I get it. Fam. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. My balls laying on your nose. What you think, Uncle Cuba can belt a little something? Nutty, smoking, street vendor roasting chestnuts, a little ambery essence, sweet, light caramel energy. This shit. Bro. I say it in every video, I'm not gonna keep repeating that I'm not a fan of JPG. I'm a fan of this. This is good. This is sexy. It's a problem. So if you want sexy, designer, winter, big dick energy, bro. I mean, look, he's got a bulge. Next one. This one is one of the more expensive fragrances on this list, but if you want a bold, rich, sweet tobacco that has incredible performance, mystery tobacco, Carolina Herrera, my lord. This is not oldie in my collection. This is fairly new. Great atomizer on this shit, but diesel. It's in that Mancera red tobacco, Carlisle, Old Juan kind of blend. It's a little bit dirty. It's heavy patchouli. It's sexy tobacco. I mean, really sexy leafy tobacco. It's sweet pipe tobacco as well. There's a little bit of a liqueur essence in this fragrance to my nose. It's got nice gingery, spicy vibes. Bro, this shit is crazy. It's sweet. It kind of smells like the color red, like a rich burgundy, mahogany kind of red, full-blown classiness. Again, you're gonna spend a little bit of a coin, but you shouldn't be complaining about the performance of this fragrance because I haven't had any issues, but that's me. But if you want a monster tate quieto leather fragrance, bro, what? Stupid. Next one. Some dudes like dirty florals. They want something strong, potent in the designer space. This fragrance can be challenging to some, but I do find the sexy element in this scent. Sure, sample it before you buy it. You can probably go to a store and really test it out, and the bottle sticks out, so you can't miss Toy Boy. There's a lot of complexity in this fragrance. I don't find this to be like basic bitch designery. It's ballsy, it's wearable, it's sweet, it's fruity, it's floral. The rose is a little bit dirty and earthy, but not bad at all. I find this to be a handsome fragrance. The bottle looks a little immature and stupid, but so am I, so fuck it. For me, this fragrance has great performance. It's not a fragrance that I reach for on a consistent basis. This is also cold weather for me, fall and winter only, but I think that this is a beast. This one has really good performance. It's a great entry space for dudes to start wearing rose, if that's what you were looking to do. And I think that this has a lot of elements in body. This shows that some designer brands really do care about complexity, depth, while still keeping a little bit of a mass appeal. You got your niche style rose floral, while still celebrating the freshness, the spiciness, the gingery little kick. I think that this is a very good fragrance. For those who like it, like it. Some who don't, really don't fuck with it. It all depends on how it smells on the skin. I always tell people, listen, Poppy, don't trust me, trust your skin. But if you have the opportunity to try it out and see if it's something that separates itself from the rest of the items in your collection, I think Toy Boy is a fucking problem. Next one. Now, although I preach that winter fragrances have to be bold, rich, leather, and resinous, sometimes you need a little flavor with brightness, right? In this next and final fragrance, I feel that this is a spiritual awakening. I think that it's a gorgeous Palo Santo fragrance. For those of y'all who watch my channel, I think you already know what I'm gonna be talking about, but it's Givenchy Gentleman's Society. Fam, this does something beautiful to me. It's so gorgeous. It's so smoky. The woods here is incredible. If you've gotten Palo Santo essence, or if you're the type of person that walks around with people always giving you the evil eye and you got Palo Santo all over your crib and in your car and under your bed and in your shower, speaking from experience, then you know it has this mystical, sexy, woody, vibrant energy. But it's like, bro, I hear spiritual drums playing in the background when I wear this fragrance. This shit is sexy, masculine, and it's bright. It's airy. It's fun. I mean, the cold weather is cold as fuck, but we gotta think of like brisk winds and the sexy vibes of like, you smell the snow coming. If you've ever experienced that, you're like, damn, it's gonna snow today. There's this smell, this precipitation energy in the air that you're like, it's gonna be a rough day with the shovels and salt. This has that element. It has that, I smell it before I get there. This is handsome, unique, beautiful, uncomplicated, yet deep, inviting, and rich. I love this scent. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And sometimes you want a little bright, woody element for the wintertime, then this one is one to consider. 10 designer fragrances that I recommend for y'all to test out, because these I find absolutely sexy and perfect for that bone-chilling weather. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. What's your favorite winter designer fragrance? Leave it in the comments below, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is. Biggest in the game. Smooches.
Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.